Qualcomm might be getting ready to do something very interesting and honestly a little scary too. A new leak has just revealed details about the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 and a more powerful version called the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro. And if this leak is true, the phones coming in 2027 could become faster than ever before, but they could also become much more expensive. Let's break it down in simple English. Right now, Qualcomm normally releases one flagship chip for premium Android phones, but according to this leak, they may be changing that strategy. Instead of one top chip, Qualcomm could release two versions. The first one is the regular Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6. The second one is the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro. Think of it like this. The regular version would power standard flagship phones. The Pro version would be reserved for Ultra phones and the most expensive devices. And that's where things start to get interesting. According to the leak, both chips could be built using TSMC's new 2-nanometer technology. Now, don't worry about the technical name. What this basically means is that the chips can become faster while using less battery power. So your phone could run games better, stay cooler, and last longer on a single charge. That alone would be a huge upgrade. But Qualcomm may not stop there. The biggest difference between these two chips seems to be the graphics power. The Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro is rumored to come with an Adreno 850 GPU. Meanwhile, the standard version could get a slightly weaker Adreno 845 GPU. Now, for everyday users, you probably won't notice much difference while scrolling social media or watching videos, but gamers definitely could. People playing heavy games like Genshin Impact, Call of Duty Mobile, Warzone Mobile, and future console-level Android games may see better performance on the Pro version. The Pro chip is also rumored to have more graphics memory cache. Again, let's keep it simple. More cache basically helps the graphics system work faster without needing extra power all the time. That means smoother gameplay and potentially better battery life while gaming. And there's another big surprise. The Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro could become one of the first Android chips to support LPDDR6 RAM. Most flagship phones today use LPDDR5X RAM. LPDDR6 would be newer, faster, and more efficient. Apps could open faster, multitasking could feel smoother, and AI features could run even better. So yes, the performance sounds exciting, but now let's talk about the scary part: money. According to previous reports from the same source, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 Pro is expected to be extremely expensive, and that's a big deal, because if phone companies have to pay more for the chip, they usually pass that cost to us, the customers. This means future Ultra phones could become significantly more expensive than today's models. Imagine devices like the Galaxy S27 Ultra, future Xiaomi Ultra phones, OnePlus flagship models, and other premium Android phones. If they use the Pro chipset, prices could jump even higher. And remember, phone manufacturers are already dealing with rising component costs. RAM prices are increasing, advanced manufacturing is becoming more expensive, and now Qualcomm may be introducing an even more expensive flagship processor. That's why some phone makers are reportedly testing the standard Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 instead of the Pro version. They may want to keep prices under control. So what does all this mean for us? Well, it looks like Qualcomm wants to split the flagship market into two levels: regular flagship phones and ultra flagship phones. The regular phones would still be powerful, but the ultra models would get all the newest technology, the strongest graphics, the newest memory, and probably the highest prices too. Personally, I think the technology sounds amazing. A 2-nanometer chip, better gaming, better battery life, faster memory. All of that sounds exciting, but if prices keep going up every year, many people may decide that the regular flagship models offer better value, because at some point, paying hundreds of dollars more for a little extra performance may not make sense for most users. For now, remember that this is still a leak. Nothing is officially confirmed yet. But if these rumors turn out to be true, the Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 6 series could completely change the Android flagship market in 2027. Faster phones are coming, more powerful phones are coming, but the big question is, are our wallets ready for them?